Hi, welcome to Anora Tarot. So this is going to be a Soulmates in Separation reading, where we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So if you feel like this resonates, please do like, comment, subscribe. If you feel like it doesn't, please pick another pile, another reading, or another reader. And I hope you really find what you're searching for. So let's just jump in. See you there. Hi, pile number 1. So here we have this pointy seashell. Which gives me a feeling of calmness, but also like dramatic in some way. So I feel like you as people might be pretty dramatic from an external point of view, but you are actually pretty calm within yourselves. So we have eggshell, I don't know, medicine woman, you are a channel for divine healing power, and Ayurikura, blossoming, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So in this separation, you are really finding yourself. You are finding how you can use your experiences to help others, but it's like you're in the beginning stages. You might have started to find others who are like-minded, but it's like it doesn't feel like you think that things are happening fast enough. But the soulmate and the separation does feel like it is in the scope of time that this union is gonna take. It does feel like you're in the beginning stages, and it does feel like it's gonna take effort, but the more you can help others, the more will be revealed to you. So we have 7 of crystals, options, results, and 17, the star, peace, healing. And what I'm drawn to is that these two cards are looking at each other. So here we have 2 goddesses that are very much in their own power. And suddenly we have these 2 creatures that are looking at each other. So I feel like there's some sort of mirroring within you, not necessarily towards this person, but within you, where you are struggling between this more action-driven, this more masculine energy. I'm just gonna see if I can change the light here. More action-driven, that wants things to show up really fast. And then we have the star here, which is this yin energy where you just want balance and peace and harmony, and where you have these 2 parts of yourselves, the both of you are like struggling between deciding whether to go down one route or the other. And I feel like this is something that's going to change from day to day. So certain days you need to be more driven, more action like focused, and some days you need to be more receptive. And this is all about your inner work. And I feel like the other party, the soulmate, is going through similar things, but in a different way. And I feel like there's some sort of telepathic communication. So we have synergy and communication. So there's this, I can also feel it like there's a very natural flow between you two. And there might even be external forces keeping you to like apart from each other. So I'm hearing distance, but I don't really feel like the distance doesn't really feel like it's someone on the other side of the world, rather it's like it's within the same country or it's within the same continent. And that you have more things in life that are similar rather than contrasting. So we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I feel like this is the same energy being mirrored here. Like romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. You want to take action on them. And then you also have this more receptive, attracting to you. So I feel like there's this questioning, should I reach out or should I let them reach out to me? And there's no clear answer here. Just to be clear, this has to do with you and the daily energy you are in at the moment. And the more you connect to, it's like the more you, I just realized that I saw communication here. It's communion, but I was on my way to say communion, so, but I do really feel communication, like this telepathic communication. But it's like the more I'm feeling it, like the more you can connect to nature or your peace, the more you'll be able to receive if something were to present itself. And the more you focus on the external, the more you have to work to get there, to get to the results you want. So it depends on which way you feel like you want to go. Do you want to be someone that is receiving, or do you want to be someone that is action taking? Eight of Air and King of Water. So you really either you want to master your emotions and your emotional response, or you want to be more mental. And I do feel more of a masculine energy from this. And not that you, as the viewer, necessarily are embodying the masculine energy, or that you are a guy, but rather than that you are, that you feel comfortable taking action, and that your counterpart, the one you're separated from, might be more comfortable in attracting, in being in flow. And where you are comfortable at this moment doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be that energy that is your primary energy, but it feels like that's what you have been working through. And I almost feel like this yin energy can be, I feel like you have to go through some sort of masculine energy, some sort of action taking for you to be able to accept your feminine side. So I feel like maybe, as I said before, it can be, this is going to change from day to day, because it feels like this is kind of a turbulent energy from the outside, but that you are searching for harmony inside, and you are pretty balanced inside. But that you might need to be masculine at this moment in time. You might need to be the one who's reaching out, but without all of these emotions. Be someone who reaches out in a very, I'm hearing, clear and friendly way. And I really feel like you're mirroring each other, and I feel like this person so it feels like you might have an image of yourself where you think you are more feminine than you are, and it feels like this person think that they're more masculine than they are, so that maybe the lessons they need to go through is receiving, and you need to go through action taking, giving of your ideas. But if you are to communicate, I don't feel like you should, it's not like you should brush over anything, but it's not like, it's more that you, out of pure interest in their perspective, so you might wonder what they're thinking, but the only way you are gonna get to know what they're thinking, you have to ask them. And it's not like, I just feel like you need to communicate in some way, but you need to do it in a way where you are not mixing in feelings, and that you should set an intention of, if you decide to reach out to this person, be clear with what you want to get out of it, set intentions for yourself, and not projecting anything towards them, just asking, how are you? what's going on in your life, or like what are you thinking about this, and being aware that you might not get a very emotional response. You might get a response that is very far from what you truly want. But that what I'm getting for you right now is that you need to be able to control your feelings, adapt to the situation as it is. Just don't overthink anything. Just, if you feel like reaching out, reach out, but not with a lot of emotional baggage attached to it. But I'm getting more and more that it's up to you. It's the current energy is that you have the power, and that you need to disregard what has been. And that they will be happy, but they won't necessarily show that they're happy, but it's going to spark something in it that might give clarity to something months down the line. If you take some kind of action now, it is something that is going to bring some fruit in the future. Not now, not exactly now, but this is a long game. This is something that is going to take time, and your ego is going to fight that, but it's something that is going to take time. And don't be afraid to communicate. Don't be afraid of what they might say or what they might think. Know that you are doing this for you and not for someone else. And because you know that you can find love wherever you can find love with someone else. But right now, this is what you want. And if this is what you want right now, you need to take action. But meditate first. Like, go out into nature or something and do it when you are calm, really calm. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped. And if it did, please do like, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear if this is something that resonates with you. If you have any experiences you want to share. And otherwise, have a beautiful day. And if it didn't resonate, just pick another pile, another reader, or another reading, or stuff like that. This has more to do with our own intuition than the readers in reality. So I love you all. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. I'm just gonna make sure to light a bit of sage, because the first impression I got of this was something really hidden, deep, dark, and like this is a full shell, so there's something something you cannot see. There's something that is locked away in some way. And it really feels heavy, very heavy. But I don't feel like it's your actual emotions. It feels like this person's emotions is affecting you, and you're taking them on as your own emotions. And that is something I feel like you really need to meditate or clear your energy, clear your home, your house. Like, I feel like you need to clean your house, like really scrub things down and really clear away something. And sage, of course, sage or Palo Santo or cedar. We have Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. And Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So these are both very action oriented. And this feels like you know what to do, but I'm sorry you're not gonna like this, but I feel like you really need to let go of this person. And that does not mean that you need to let go of them and never think of them and never speak of them, but you need to let go of the idea, because the idea does not come from pure intent. It does not say that this is the wrong person for you. It's just saying that you hold on to so much negative ideas that are keeping you from being yourself and keeping this person from being their authentic self. You have so many opinions that you cannot separate what is actually happening from the storyline you build up. So you really need to release and tell yourself that you're worthy of something more. And again, I'm not saying that this is the wrong person for you. I'm just saying that you really need to release them. You need to let them be, because if you're fighting for someone to come back to you and not letting them have their space, then you will never be able to be sure if it's true love or if it's just best, like something that you do because it's easy. We do have temperance, balance, and harmony, and the moon, imagination, perception. So the most important thing here is really to look at yourself. What is truly, like, I'm getting what is wisdom, and what is you trying to make the situation something that it's not. And that this person is on their own journey, and it's almost like you are taking the role of the villain, but it's not intentional, and it's not that you are bad in any way. It's just that you are in this situation their perception of you is not who you authentically are. It's distorted, and it doesn't give a clear picture, but it's up to you to not keep things locked away from yourself. You need to release your feelings and release your storyline of what is happening, so that you can see things more objectively and you can see things clearer with more truth. And in some instances this is like general, so for some you need to let go ideas regarding this person, but some people need to let go of the person entirely, because there's nothing found there. But for other people, there really is something underneath all of this yuck, and you need to clear away everything so you can see for real, is this something you want? Is this person someone you want to have in your life? And which parts of that person do you want? Do you feel? We have spring equinox, rebirth, and lake stillness. So once you've made some sort of decision, or you've cleared something away, you will feel so much more balanced. You will feel this rebirth, you will feel this caring energy, and you will be able to receive that as well. And with this stillness, it's like you will understand that you are pretty calm. Like, as a person, you are calm, but you have all of these things that are happening because you cannot truly master your emotions at this point in time. So the more you can let go of the ideas of how perfect something would be, the more you can see how perfect things are at this point in time. And here we have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So this doesn't feel like this is the first time you've gotten this message. And I'm getting that, like, your guides are here, and they just want to tell you that we've tried to whisper to you, we've tried to give you so many hints that you're worthy of so much more, and that there's this, it's like you're caught up in this, you're so caught up in this idea of what love is and what you think you want, that you're unable to see what is truly really there, and what is actually giving you joy. We have 20 call and 5 of earth. And I feel like this is really a call for action. to embrace your femininity instead of your or it's like you need to take care of your feminine energies. It feels like there's just so much negativity flying around. I'm almost getting hate. And that you need to start working on yourself and understand that you are the only one you can control. Your mind is the only thing you can control. And you really need to just go within and decide to be whole. And to not look away from what is truly there. And there might be someone or something within that's much closer. Someone that's much closer to you. I'm getting that there definitely is someone Can you see how I'm shaking? Oh god. There's someone that's just like on your periphery that just wants to tell you, and they might not be physically visible, like it might be someone that you cannot perceive at this moment in time. You cannot perceive them, but they're there. They're just around the corner, but you need to clear your energy first, because they will never be able to come into your life if you don't just clear away the old. And this is love. Like you cannot explain just how much feeling this is, just how much understanding there is. But it comes down to you, it comes down to your intention, that you need to open yourself up to be able to receive this. And once again, you need to clear out the old. You need to step away from the hurt. And I think I cannot go into it more, but it's like the amount of love is literally making me shake, and I cannot tell you enough. You need to clear out any negative feelings, because and you need to sort it out. You need to need to make room, because it's so close, but you are pushing it away. And I'm really sorry if this seemed, if I come across as very pushy, or I'm not giving you the answers you want. But you need to know that you're worthy of so much. You are so loved. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel like this resonated, I would really like to know about the situation. So, like, because there's so much energy. Please do comment if you feel guided to. Thank you so much. If it resonated, then yes, as I said, just please do please do comment. But if it didn't, then please do pick another reading, another reader. And I'm guessing that if you didn't feel like this resonated, you're probably not still here. But I love you all. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Oh gosh, this is easier. So much lighter than the last group. That was really, really heavy. Gosh, it's dropping things. So we have this, like, this seashell, which gives me a very, very feminine energy. Very, very, very receptive. Very receptive towards messages. Like, I'm getting the High Priestess energy. And yeah, of course. We have fertility, Ostara. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. And Una, easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So yeah, really feminine energy and really high developed. And honestly, right now, I don't even understand why you're watching this video, because it feels like you know exactly what to do, what the situation is about, and what you're worthy of. And I don't even feel like this is like, I don't even see this separation as real. I feel like you know, I don't know, I feel the knowing, like, of course this is something, this is like, they're gonna come back. So I'm getting your attitude to be really like open-minded and very, yeah, I know them that well. And not in a, like, not in a way that's like arrogant, but in a very, I just know kind of way. We have 5 of Feathers, Strategy, Resilience, and Ace of Shells, Happiness, Abundance. So I'm almost getting like you could have been the one that didn't act in accordance to your own values. Like you might have pushed them away because you didn't really want to open your heart, but it's like you've been going through a lot of self-development. And a lot of, it's like you've been exploring a lot of philosophical ideas, and you're starting to understand the connection between everything, behind everything. So we have here Rainbow, Blessings, and Iceberg, Submerged. So you know that not everything is gonna show up in a physical, material way, but you know that there's always a light side to everything, and you know that there's so much you cannot possibly know. There's so much but you still, you know it. That's the thing. You know that there's so much you cannot know, and that is like how you know things, because you trust. Wow, this is so gosh. Yeah, we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. In chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So I mean, you already know that this person is the one for you, and it's like, you know, that you're just playing out this role, and it might be like having a religious upbringing, but I feel more like an upbringing where you yourself has certain values, and that you might be resonating with being a star seed or angel, and you have so much wisdom, and you understand just how wonderful this other person can be, and you also understand that they're not ready. Like, you might have gone through a lot with Page of Earth and the Chariot, so I excuse me, I feel like this is you, because I'm drawn to that image, and that there's this other energy that is like wants to be there and is beautiful in itself, in themselves, but that is not yet the king, is not yet worthy of you. But you have so much faith and trust in them and in their journey, and you're giving so much by not giving. That's what I'm getting. You're giving so much love and energy towards them by not giving them anything. That they are growing in this separation. And you understand your role and how you need to focus on yourself and your development, and how you need to learn how to receive from the universe, and how that might have been a struggle for you to be able to receive, but you're stepping into it. It's very close. It's like you know it mentally how to receive, but it's like it's not fully within your heart space, but it's getting there. And you are really developing your psyche, and you are going through your shadows and gaining, I'm hearing gaining information from looking through past experiences. And I think that this is it, because it was pretty clear. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope this resonated, and if it did, please do like, comment, subscribe if you feel so guided to. And if it didn't resonate, then please do pick another pile, another reading, or another reader. And I hope you find what you're searching for. So yeah, I love you all. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So here we have this shell, this white like hat-like thing. And I'm seeing it as a bowl, like a cup filled with water or filled with emotions. So I'm getting that you want to give this person a lot, like you want them to have everything they're worthy of, but also that there might be a neglect towards yourself, like you haven't understood your own part in this situation and how you can change it in any way. We have Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. And Kuan Yin, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So very feminine, very much about emotions, but that you might need to honor yourself a bit more. You might need to find like-minded people. And so I feel like the friends you have in your life, like the your friends you have, might be very masculine in nature, like very driven and very action orientated and very you must do this in this way, and that causes a confusion within you because you're very receptive, you're very unconditionally loving, and that might be hard to create boundaries, and that you might find it hard to see where you begin and another person ends, and that this soulmate relationship might be something that is going to test that is like you just want to give. You might have overgiven. You might be like you just want them to have such a perfect life that you might not look at yourself enough. And so this is really guidance towards you focusing on yourself, but not forgetting about the person, just focusing on yourself. I think that pile 1 might have had a similar energy, but I feel like this is much more you being very, very feminine in your energy, similar to pile number 3, but very, you have no problem of understanding the concept of receiving, but still the outside world wants you to behave in a different way. We have 10 of feathers, recovery and transformation, and 7 of feathers, preparation and resourcefulness. So once again, it's like taking care of yourself so that you can step into your truth and your true power, and that is going to open up a door for you. And it's so I am not going to talk about the other person at all in the rest of this reading. I just feel like they're pretty much irrelevant. This is all about you and your transformation, and whether or not you are choosing to have them in your life later on, that's one thing, but you need to focus on yourself to regain your, I'm hearing, integrity as a woman. And even if you aren't a woman, if you are a man watching, you need to embrace that feminine part of yourself, because that's something you have within you even though you are male. And that explains if you do have a lot of external forces that are very masculine, that explains that. So if you are a man, then this does apply to you as well. We have dream time, creation, and volcano volatility. So you've pent up so much energy that instead of putting into creation, like instead of being creative, you have, I'm getting that you in your, before you might have been a bit volatile in your emotions, like You might have gotten angry easily, or you might have gotten upset easily, or you've been driven by your emotions, but you have started to find yourself in, but I just want to be nice, I just want to give, I just want to be kind. But you have not yet really stepped into your creating energy. So what I feel is that you need to start manifesting more, but also creating, like painting or making jewelry or singing or writing. It's something that puts all of your force and your ability to express yourself into something where you don't need to worry about how that comes across. We do have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, and finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your life right now. So what I'm getting with this is that you need to create this reality where you are financially abundant, but not in a traditional career. So I'm getting that you might have to step out of your comfort zone of having a normal job or doing what you've always done. You might have to explore more of your creativity and see what actually brings you this bliss, what actually brings you happiness. Because it's the masculine external that makes you bottle up your emotions instead of giving and receiving in a healthy way. So with this, you really, what I'm getting is that if you are truly starting to create from your heart, you're not going to think about a relationship as much, and that's when things can happen. We have 4 of water and the world, so I'm getting that travel might be a very something. I'm getting that it's something you've wanted to do, but it's like you're unsure how to get there. But I'm really getting like follow your joy, follow your passion, creativity, and explore yourself. Explore. So this can mean different things to different people. It might be explore yourself sexually. It can be explore your outside world, like go out into nature. It can be learn more about your body, learn more about your psyche, your external life, go on a trip, or whatever just feels like it's meant for you. And no one can tell you from the outside that you should do this, and you might be attracted to a reading or something that pushes you to do this and gives you some sort of clarity that, okay, yes, I'm on the right path, but it must come from within you. But definitely creativity and not holding on to, or not overgiving, because it's like you have all of these emotions and you just want to give, but you need to understand that you need to give to yourself. And how you're gonna do that is by exploring who you are and what you want and where your life is leading you. I think I'm done there. Thank you so much for watching. If you felt like this resonated, please do like, comment, subscribe. And if you feel like it didn't, then please pick another pile, another reading, or another reader. This has more to do with the watcher's intuition than it has to do with mine as the reader. So always go with your intuition and what you resonate with. Thank you so much. I love you all. Bye.